At 9:12 a.m., my PayPal balance read $14,327.48. At 9:13, it read $0.00. On hold. A banner I'd never seen before. Account limited. Funds may be held for up to 180 days. I didn't drop my coffee. I dropped my stomach. This is the story of how I triggered it, and what I wish I'd known 24 hours earlier. I sell small home gadgets from my apartment. Nothing crazy, $29 average order. Most weeks I do 40 to 60 orders. Then a YouTuber mentioned my store. In 48 hours I had 400 orders, mostly through PayPal. I was still printing labels when the first "Where's my tracking?" emails rolled in. Normal, I thought. I replied. I packed. I hustled. What I didn't notice, my sales graph looked like a ski jump. Flat, flat, then a vertical wall. To a risk system, that's not celebrate, it's investigate. The freeze wasn't one thing. It was a pile of little red flags that, together, shouted high risk. A. Mismatched business details. I'd switched from my old sole prop name to a cute brand name, updated on my site, but not inside PayPal. My invoices said Cozy Circuit. PayPal said Michael H. Personal. To customers, and to a risk model, that mismatch equals, is this the right seller? I introduced 2 new items the same week, a faster selling bundle and a limited color. New SKUs plus 6 to 8 times volume equals pattern break. Systems flag that until they see clean delivery. I used economy shipping to keep prices low. With 400 orders, my usual 24-hour label rhythm slipped to 48 to 72 hours. Some labels printed but weren't scanned for a day. To customers, that's annoying. To risk tools, that's pre-fulfillment risk. At 1 a.m. on day 3, I processed 7 refunds in 10 minutes for duplicate orders and address mistakes. Good customer service, right? To a system, a cluster of refunds looks like unhappy buyers, or worse, fraud. Individually, these are fine. Together, they paint a picture. Seller under pressure, maybe not delivering. At 6:17 a.m., PayPal emailed, "We need more info about recent activity." They wanted supplier invoices for the new SKUs proof of fulfillment, business info, name, website, return policy, customer service email. I skimmed it, starred it, and thought, I'll reply after the post office. At 7:02 a.m., a second email. Unusual activity detected. Some features may be limited. This wasn't a warning. It was the bell before the curtain. At 9:13 a.m., the curtain fell. Account limited. To protect buyers, funds may be held for up to 180 days to cover chargebacks or claims. When a payment processor freezes funds, they're doing one thing: holding money long enough to cover late disputes. Chargebacks can arrive weeks or months after delivery. 180 days isn't random. It's a buffer to catch the last possible dispute windows in most cases. What triggers a hold or reserve can include rapid volume spikes or new high-risk categories, high dispute rate, even 1 to 2% can look bad at small scale, tracking gaps or long fulfillment times, mismatched business identity, name, site, policies versus account, bursts of refunds, unusual IP device logins or multiple account links. My account had 4 out of 6. I wasn't a scammer. I just looked like one, statistically, at scale. My scramble, and what actually helped, I opened the Resolution Center and uploaded everything. Supplier invoices, purchase orders with SKU photos, vendor contact, and my payment receipts. Shipping proof, CSV of orders with carrier, tracking, scan times. Photos of the packed mail sacks at the counter, KYC details, EIN letter, business bank statement redacted, LLC registration, updated return policy, and customer email visible on the site. Communication log, canned but polite email template I was using to tell customers. We had a surge. Your order ships by date. Here's your tracking. If it's not moving by date +1, I will refund proactively. I also did 3 things that weren't requested but mattered. Switched to faster carrier scans, paid a bit more for a service that scans at drop-off, front-loaded refunds for any order older than 72 hours without a first scan. Turned off ads and paused the bundle SKU to slow new orders until I caught up, the worst part wasn't the frozen number, it was my inbox. I ordered for my kid's birthday. Is this a scam? Tracking hasn't moved. Why is your PayPal name different? I replaced my defensive replies with one honest paragraph. We got a surprise wave of orders after a shout-out, and we're working through them in order. I've upgraded shipping on every pending order and will email your scan by date. If you don't see movement by then, I'll cancel and refund automatically. No need to chase me. Here's our return policy and my direct email. An interesting thing happened. Angry emails turned into thanks. A few even offered to wait. Screenshots of these replies went into my resolution center evidence, because nothing proves intent like calm customers. Within 48 hours, PayPal moved me from full limitation to rolling reserve, a percentage of each new payment held for a period instead of everything locked. My previous funds were still fenced for the full hold window, but I could accept new payments and withdraw some. Was the 180-day line negotiable? Not really. Some funds were released earlier, as tracking showed, delivered with no disputes after set intervals. But the big balance was, in their system's eyes, insurance. Identity. Mismatch. Brand name on invoices not equal to name on PayPal account. Tracking gap. Printed labels waiting for first scan. Refund cluster. 7 refunds in 10 minutes. New SKUs. No prior delivery history on the hot items. Each is survivable. Together, they flipped the switch. Update PayPal profile to match your public brand name, URL, support email, and returns. Preload inventory and print labels only when you can drop off same day. Upgrade shipping for first scans at the counter or schedule a pickup that scans immediately. Warm the system with a smaller campaign first, 100 orders, so tracking data looks clean. Set a soft cap in your store, e.g., limit daily orders on a new SKU. During a surge, proactive emails with exact dates, auto-refund if scan misses your promise. Avoid batch refunds in a single hour, spread them with notes. Keep new SKUs to one at a time until the first batch delivers clean. In the Resolution Center, upload supplier invoices, photos of physical stock, shipping manifests, and KYC docs. Add a one-page plan. What happened? What you changed? Faster scans, paused ads, daily ship logs, and the ETA for all undelivered orders. The freeze felt personal. It wasn't. It was math. A risk system saw a seller who suddenly looked unlike himself with new products, slow scans, and a flurry of refunds. The 180-day hold wasn't a punishment, it was a timer to catch any late chargebacks. Today, my process is boring, and that's the point. My name matches everywhere. My labels get scanned the hour they're printed. I promise less, ship sooner, and message more. When the next shout-out comes, I want PayPal's graph to yawn, not blink. If your balance ever turns to on hold, don't panic. Document, communicate, and de-risk. Systems notice chaos. They also notice order. And order in payments is what sets money free. Educational only. This is not financial or legal advice.